social media is a place that you're out living, but you're not. You still have your private life and you deserve to be private, you know? So that's what I think.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good point about different people deal with that in different ways. So you want to say you say about the introvert person or the person not okay with showing everything that happens, or oh, not everyone's life is like BBB, you know. So you don't need to show, and if you don't want it, just don't show it. I totally agree. And the number three, a positive thinking, it's the opposite of a realistic one. And why do you think so? Start with you, Bianca, now.
I'm suspect to say anything because I have a tendency to dream too much and forget about real life. But in my point of view, this kind of thinking that I believe positive thinking is not opposite to realistic thinking, because you can dream about something unrealistic, something only ideal in your head, and that cannot be positive. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
And the opposite would be something dreamy, really out of this world, and you're seeking for it. But the positive thinking is more about what happened and what can happen. And okay, but let's suppose it is. Um, I believe it's more like the way you think about the things that can happen. We need to have this as human beings to proceed to seek for our well-being. We need to think that we can do this to be able to actually achieve that thing. So I already lost in what I was thinking, but
I got it. I got
I
it.
don't believe. I don't believe.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. And for you, Rogério.
Well, guys, yes, good question, and I think, and I have here a good example of, for example, when you will apply for a public job, for example, and then you think, well, am I gonna pass? Am I gonna pass? Am I gonna pass? I know that I don't. I'm really prepared for that. I'm gonna pass, but however, we know that we have a lot of people doing the same test, because a public job is very good here in Brazil, and it is, it's so difficult, and we try to be positive, but the reality, we know it's so difficult because even if you prepare really well for the test, we have a lot of people doing the same thing, and then reality is totally different. The positive thinking, that's my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, great, great. And how about you, Lua?
I think it's not a positive because your reality could be easier or so difficult to pass an exam, to doing a master's degree or doing a college. So it's not a positive, but and I'm considered a positive person for other ones, but for me it's difficult. I don't know why, but I'm sure it's not a positive thinking.
Yeah. And how about you, Rosalia?
I think the person positive and negative, oh no no no, and the realist can be the same person, because you need to be the positive thinking when you are do the thing something you can think positive, then you can be your faith in the floor, because it's happening something worse you can be prepared for this because it's, oh my gosh, I forgot the word now, but I think the positive and the realist can be the same person. It needs to be the same person, then use the same. I don't know. Is that
Yeah, I got it. Got it. And guys, you had different opinions and different points of that, and I like it. I totally like it when this happens because for me depends. Yeah. For me depends because like Roger said, at some situations, I think most of them, life is tough, life is tough, and then a lot of things difficult. So you have to deal with that. So you have to deal with that. Some people deal in different ways. So when you some different perspective of the same situation, and this different perspective, I think, makes this easier or not. But realistic, it's not the word that I would use to be the opposite, I think. So and each other, so for me, like that depends on the situation, and we can match the two of them for me. And number 4, I think. Yeah. Could a positive thinking be worse than a negative one? Why and which situation do you think this happened? Let's see, Lua.
I believe in the most of situation, a positive thinking is better for us. Even in medicine, I'm a pharmacist, so positive thinking it's good. It's better to placebo effect that it's happened that a medicine doesn't affect, but for our brain it doesn't. It's affected, so it's a good for treatment for your healthly. But in medicine, evidence based, it's a kind of medicine, modern medicine. Positive thinking is not good. Because pharmacists and doctors and have to sure about treatment for your patients, and what we must write in our decision. So always negative thinking to do the right way and choosing the best treatment. And about you, Rosalia.
could a positive think be pure, negative or no? You can see positive thinking because it's dependent situation. Because when a problem appears, the first thing we think is it's difficult to solve. I cannot solve it. Then you can't see positive because it's in the moment you must stop, rush, think that everything is fine, and be the positive person, positive thinking now. Then a negative thinking this moment was be worse, I know, because in the situation when one said was be, yes, it can be miss this, I don't know.
Yeah.
I am lost up. You understood? Because I
Yes.
am more lost here in the situation because the positive and the negative person, positive is the horse, and the negative, positive thinking is always is good than the negative. It depends the situation.
Yeah.
One is the involve more
Oh,
persons. I don't know.
for the most of answers for me depends. So sorry,
Oh,
guys. So sorry,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
It's relativity.
It's hard. Oh
Oh,
my
it's
gosh.
about the reality, the
Yeah,
perspective of everyone. So
yeah.
just kidding.
Depending on most of the situation.
So yeah. So and let's see the most positive person in this room, Bianca. How about you? How about you?
I was about to say that. I'm a bit too positive when answering this, but I don't believe that positive thinking can be worse because for me, positive thinking is also related to hope. So you can dream too much about something and okay, you don't achieve it. And you thought that you would achieve it. But if you're really a person that has positive thinking, you will fail. You will look at that failure and you will be like, okay, so I learned from it and I can do better in the future so I can get what I need. So it's actually pretty simple. That's why I think it has something to do with hope that it will lead you to keep searching for that thing or other things without being so pressured about that failure. That's what I think.
Yes, good way. And you, Rogério, how about you? What do you think about that?
Well, it's a hard question because when you have positive thinking, it's just about good things, and it's hard to say something about that. But for example, when you fell in love for a person, but this person is dating someone, another person, and you think, well, I would like that they broke up because maybe I would have a chance, with this person. And for you, it's a good positive thinking, but for them, is the bad thing, the bad thing. And yeah, we can have positive thinking for you, just for you, but for another person, it's totally wrong, totally bad thinking. And yeah, we can see a lot of positive thinking just for you in this way, for some people. And yeah, I think it's happening sometimes. Okay.
Totally. And for me, guys, could positive thing be worse? Yes. Sometimes it's not about only you, but when it involves other persons, involves the other's perspective too. So when you're trying to be positive in an empty way, don't give in reasons or just do it, or oh no, let's see, let's be okay. So, but you didn't understand the other person, and you not even know other person passing through even a neurological problem or something like that. So it's not only to be okay, it's not that easy. So when you try to be positive thinking, involving other people in an empty way, I think not considering the other perspective too, this could be worse. This could be worse. So for me, it's that point. That point. And the other questions about number 5. For you, the good vibes are related to maturity. In which way? Let's see. Rogério, it's related to maturity. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, I don't think so. I don't think so because even kids or teenagers could have positive think, good vibes. It doesn't matter your age because, of course, they have a lot of things to learn in their lives, because they are just kid and teenagers. And yeah, and I think even if you are a teenager or a kid, you can have good positive vibe, positive things. It doesn't matter your age. Okay.
Yes, and I agree. I totally agree. And for you, Rosalia?
I agree with Rogério because you don't have maturation for have vibration, good vibration. It's not depend the age because depends yes or no. Because something you are sad, feeling that everything is wrong, then you see a children and it gives you good vibes. Depend the children are smiling, you are feeling so bad, then you see the children there, you're feeling bad, you're feeling good, but I know you're feeling good, then I don't know, it's dependent on no word more
Related. Yeah.
related to maturity. It's dependent, not dependent the age.
Okay. And for you, oh, I'm frozen. But you listening? You can listen? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will do it without my camera. So, and for you, Bianca?
I would say that I agree with Rogério, but then I realized something. I would say the same thing as the kids, but kids do have positive thinking until something bad happens to them. Uh, did you guys already saw a kid who has, I don't know, their candy stolen? It's like their life ended there. They are crazy, they are sad, and okay, they pass by it, and but it's not because they are mature or because they have positive thinking. They just forgot that thing happened. So they don't have to be sad over that anymore. So I don't believe kids are always positive thinking, because they don't know how to deal with their emotions yet. But I don't think that positive thinking can also be related to maturity, you know? Just
Yes.
because I don't think it has a reason. But you can be mature and not be a positive thinking person. You one thing is not related to another.
Yes, I got it. And for you, Lua?
Yeah, makes sense. I agree with, and good vibes are not related. Maturity, as I say, Rogério, teenagers are good vibes the most of always time. Not always, but generally they are good vibes, and kids as well, but not always. But I think it. Um, my point of view, it's between Bianca and Rogério. They are not related, but it's an important character for teenagers and as a kid. And you, Vito?
Yeah, guys. For me, it's not related. I think mainly maturity. It's not about age. So for me, maturity it's different. It's about experiences and how you deal with them. So when you pass for different experience and had to deal with different ways, you acquired maturity for me. And these good vibes, it's this way to it's the way to deal with this, and you can be positive or not, but this depends on only by yourself, but by your own way to live to this thing. So it's not related for me. And let's see about number 6. What is the last thing do you complain about it? And is there a solution for that? Do you remember the last thing you complain about it? Rogério, was the job on Saturday or not?
Yes, yes. As I told you, my wife called me as a negative person. Well, but the last thing that I complain, guys, please don't make fun that my football team lost again. You know, my football team lost again, and
I
is there
know.
a solution for that? Is there a solution for that? I hope
I
so.
I
Let me guess. São Paulo.
Yes, exactly.
I don't support São Paulo as well.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, that's it, guys.
yeah, I don't know if you have a solution for that. I really don't know. And how about you, Olua? What the same about São Paulo?
Uh, uh, I'm used to see São Paulo lost matches, so it's normal nowadays. But uh, I think it's my college. The Polish on my college, they have doing the decisions about our class and practicing classes. Then I'm don't agree with it, and I complain with that. It's I don't know. It's make me nervous. And some days ago, but there is a solution. We are discussing, especially about the practicing classes, and I think it is. And you, Bianca?
I'm kind of shy to
Great.
say this because
Yeah,
it
you can
is
say, you can say.
ridiculous. But for context, I live alone. My mom lives about 30 minutes from my house, walking, but it is going up. So I'm kind of lazy to go to her house. And she went to my house these days, like yesterday, and she forgot to bring me beans. And I love to eat beans. That's it. And if it has a solution, yeah, I could go to her house and take the beans, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. So that's
I
it.
got it. I got it. Very good one. And how
Understandable.
about you? What about you, Rosario?
I don't know. It's so. Oh my gosh. I believe it's everyone complain about everything, but it's so smart. I believe I complain today. Oh my gosh, today morning. Uh, I said, why did you leave the bathroom wet? Oh my gosh, my husband was then leave my bathroom with I don't know for small thing. It's I don't know. It's then I said that is a solution for the of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The chance. The
So the
last thing I
solution
complained. The
depends of your
solution,
husband, you
yeah.
know. Not about you, depends of your husband. Yeah.
My husband come back and limpo. It's
Clean up.
clean it.
Yeah.
Clean it. Okay.
Yes. And guys, for me, I just complained when I was muted about my camera, so you didn't listen. So, oh my god, oh my god, and had a solution. I hope so, you know. I hope so. But by now we'll be without the camera indeed. But for me, I tried to complain less, you know, about some things and try to seek for solutions. And that's where I bring this question for you guys. But you know, sometimes complaining makes you very good for yourself, or to know to split off of your of your feelings or what you're stuck about it. So the two ways are good too. And I'll bring people back, but you can answer the number 7. A smile can change your day. Bianca, a smile can change your day.
For myself, talking solely about myself, I guess because I was such a simple person. Like I'm not kidding. It happened. I won't lie. One day I was just walking like by bus, and when was just seeing outside, I saw a really pretty like environment. It was just trees and it had nothing, but it was pretty. That made my day. I was just seeing that. I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty, and that my head was full with happy thoughts about random things. So I don't know, a smile, because a smile, yeah, it is indeed very simple, but depends who is smiling for me. So I guess it depends on who, but yeah, I think so.
Fair. So great. And let's see. Welcome back, guys. So sorry for my camera. Didn't you know my camera just I don't know. So that's what I complain about in the number 6, the question number 6. I complain about my camera, you know, just found out. But how was the conversation for you guys? Let's see. Victor.
So good morning. The conversation was really nice. I was talking to Felipe and Kasia, and the other two, I think they were gone. I don't know what happened, but the conversation was really nice. Now I'm thinking about a little things in my life that I need to, think about the positive side or the negative one, because I'm a really negative person sometimes, and I need a little positive in my thoughts.
Oh, great. Great to hear that. Really great to hear. And let's see about you, Natalie. Natalie, how was the conversation? Do you like it?
Natalie.
Natalie.
Yeah, especially question 40. That for me was great. It's kind of funny actually. It was really good to think about it, because
Yes.
yeah, it's obvious that positive person or thinking it's good, but it's interesting to think that sometimes it's not, So yeah, it was really great, the conversation, but this question, was the for me like the higher point, I think.
The highlight. Oh, really great to hear that. And let's see, Felipe Pereira, how about you, man? How was the conversation?
Yeah, it was great. I was in a class with very kind people and very nice people that open themselves, because I think the questions have they are very interesting, but to have interesting answers for these questions, we have to open ourselves a little bit and even share some parts of our life. So
Yes.
that was what happened, and we just could answer that the third question.
Oh,
So
man,
yeah,
great.
everybody could speak a lot.
That's great. That's great.
It was great. It was very positive talk. So I just want to thank you, people, for the nice conversation.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And let's see, Kusaya. It's that. Oh, for you, the conversation, how it's going. Oh, you are muted.
I
Oh no,
like-
I can listen now.
Sorry?
I couldn't listen, but now it's okay.
It's better now?
Better.
Okay. I was saying it was a really nice conversation for me, and now I have positive thinking.
Great. And let's see about you, my master, Angel. Man, I could say you are the most positive person that I know, but today I know Bianca, so I don't know more
Yeah,
about it.
I don't know if I like to hear that. I really don't know. But
how was the conversation?
well, was awesome. Was very awesome. I was with Gabriela, Atamis, and Clay, and Kuzai as well. So it was, well, we talked about a lot about be realistic about the things. I really believe on that.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel that I sounds like a coach, and I really don't like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
However, I figure out that I see the things, from a very realistic point of view. I don't know if because I lived a lot with my grandma, and nowadays I have that kind of grand mindset, that you have a lot of patience to
Yes, I
think
know.
through. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. I think it's important. Sometimes we have to avoid to see that the silly things like a positive thinking itself, without content, and see through the things, from the facts that we are living. From the facts,
Yes.
I'm good or I'm bad right now. Yeah, I'm a mess. We know we used to listen a lot of complaining, but I'm like this or I'm like that. What you are, in fact, what you are doing, let's start from that point. So you start to develop what you want.
Yes.
Code session
Yes.
here.
Code session. Oh, thank you for that.
Totally.
But guys, I'm really glad to hear that you like it in this conversation. So here we are finishing now, but I wanted to send you the link for the most important thing in this meeting. Don't forget, guys, the feedback. The feedback is the forms that you can answer about this meeting, about myself as host. So we use that to improve this community, to make better these meetings for you guys. And also you could send for us some topics that you like it to talk. That today I talked about positive things and negative things because someone sent me this topic last week. So I'm glad to hear about the topics that you like it because it's really difficult to think about it every week. So guys, I wanted to thank you all. So please answer the feedback. I send here a few times to make sure. And sorry for my camera, I don't know what happened, but I'm so glad that you came here on Monday morning. So I wish you all a nice week, a nice day, and be safe. Wash your hands, take care of yourselves, of your family, and see you next week, guys.
Thank you. See
Bye,
you.
guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
Heitor.
YouTube. Bye, YouTube. See you
Bye,
next week,
too.
too.
Bye bye.